All right. Well, welcome everyone to Viewer Discretion. Oh my gosh, it has been 6.
Whoa.
Whoa!
That was not
Restart.
intentional.
Restart.
That was not intentional.
What are you
Okay,
doing
Start all over again.
6 long months since you've heard from us. Literally, the last episode we dropped was March 8th.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, right before they told us to go home because of the pandemic, which is insane. Right, but like, let's not waste any time. Let's get into introductions. My name is Ami Ajadi, aka Cozy Calvin, aka Bozy Basquiat, aka DJ TSS, but we don't say that because we're not about that messy lifestyle. Have you worked on your aliases?
Yeah. You know who it is. Kolade, aka Young Lord, aka that guy, aka K, aka KK, aka that nigga.
Okay, right, I'm glad you did
You
it.
guys gonna go there. We're not going there.
And
We're not going there.
we have a new member to Viewers Discretion.
Welcome to Guy.
Hey, it's me. It's your boy Alex, aka Callus, aka Team Bitch, aka Codependent Variable, aka
Yo, these are hard. These are hard.
aka the Rich Bitch,
The rich bitch.
aka Achilles.
I would get the rich
aka
bitch.
Achilles heel.
Yo, look, I would put the rich bitch like on the back of my car. You know,
Yeah.
like on the bumper, just like
That's a bumper sticker.
Because that's how I'm trying to be. Okay, guys. So as I said earlier, it's been 6 months since we've been in a position whereby we can record this. Right? It's been interesting to say the least. The whole pandemic and whatnot. So let's get into it. What's going on in your 6 months since? We'll start with you because you're the new
Yeah.
member.
I guess I'm the new guy, so I gotta input first.
Yeah.
Yeah, my 6 months were okay. We started off in March. I had to go home, so I kind of quarantined myself to the basement because I'm just like, you know, like I could be upstairs all the time, but
Yeah.
I kind of just want to sleep and just forget that this is happening right now.
Exactly. I get what
So I just did that for like a solid 2-3 months. Soon as July hit, I was like, gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go do shit like I was doing before. So I was just like, okay, now I'm moving into my apartment. So I hopped into town. I've been in since July and August, and pretty much since then I've just been hanging out with the core crew, getting back into like all the stuff we used to do before fucking all these germs hit us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now it's looking like it's almost back to normal, but I don't know. We're on a new wave pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like any interesting ventures you've been like dabbling into, like broadening your horizons and whatnot during the quarantine and everything like that. By the way,
My bad, I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, this dude he hasn't been.
Right, gotta eat the wings.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He's gotta eat the
I'll be right
wings.
back.
Yeah, he's.
Continue.
Bro.
We're
live, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be like where Adrian, but no, it's fine. He'll come back eventually. You just go wash his hands.
Kolade come better.
What ventures have you been putting yourself into? By the way, Alex also is part of a music group called DSO.
Hey.
You
Shout out my
check-
boys.
Check them out on all platforms. You do that. We could just throw the link in. as
Oh
well.
yeah, we definitely.
Yeah. But yeah. So, any more ventures you've been?
Oh yeah, no, pretty much ever since I've been able to get back into like town, be with people, like that's kind of where all my creative energy goes. It's when I'm with other people is when I'm creating my best stuff.
Right.
So pretty much as soon as I got back in and I could meet up with one of the guys from DSO, his name's Ryan.
Yeah.
You met Ryan.
Yeah.
Pretty much him and I met up and started working on stuff again, and we've pretty much finished 1.5 albums at this point since July.
All right. That's sick. That's sick. And
Yeah,
look
we've been grinding, and there's also some new DSO stuff on the horizon. Like we're just pumping out tunes, making good stuff.
I cannot wait to hear it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Excited, it's good, and we had to. I felt like you were gonna be a good fit within the podcast and whatnot because.
Oh yeah, well I mean we're all kind of involved in some way. Like
Exactly.
Kolade's got LDN, I've got my whole groups, and then you're just everything. You got all these horizons. You're like, oh, I know this. I know
When
that.
when we went to go visit you to record the commercial, like this is the first time, guys. You know, I've been there. I've been talking about how I'm gonna hop into the studio and it's gonna be over for the rap game. I did it. I gave you a snippet. Gave you a hot 16. Was it even up to 16? Bars?
I'd say you got to 4.
4. I gave you a hot 4, and now niggas just want more. They just want. See, that was about right there.
Yeah.
Like,
He's got 6 now.
I told you, listen, like, it's all coming in, and, you know, we were just there and we were just messing around. I wasn't even penning stuff down. It's just straight up.
Hey,
don't.
bro, people said it was hard.
People said it
I'm
was hard,
saying.
but,
Like, people said it was hard. The commercial, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro, so many good feedback from that.
So, like,
Great.
when I walked up into your crib, it just gave me mad Brockhampton factory vibes. I was
Really?
just like,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I'm saying. It's the little shack.
Yeah? Okay, right. Yo, so,
Me.
Kolade, what did you get up to this summer? What horizons have you come across? How have you evolved?
This summer I definitely locked in like hard, and now I've never locked in like mentally, just like as an individual. I just kind of like I'm like the first month after the pandemic was a shock. I was like, okay, like what the like after a month we're just like sitting in my mom's basement, literally sitting in my mom's basement.
Yeah, same as
I'm
me.
like, what the fuck am I doing with myself? I remember like that whole like May, like March, April area, like this is a blur. I don't remember anything. I was like, holy fuck, I gotta do things. Like after things kind of got lifted a little bit, I worked a bit. I was like, I went hard at LDN.
Yeah.
Like went super hard with LDN. Really just like put in my hours. Like clocked in my hours. That was fun as fuck to do. I guess worked a bit. Met some cool people. Definitely like bonded, created some like really good like relationships with people and shit this summer, and really like bonded really close, even more close with more people. And what else? I don't know. Fuck. I guess I'm excited to be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Now. I feel like I went through like a training camp, and now I'm maybe just like, okay, it's time to do shit.
Well,
Time to show the skills
here's
off.
the way I look at it though. It's
Yeah.
like you do all this shit over the summer, like
Yeah.
you know, you're working with LDL time. It's like now you get to just like talk about all the
Ex-
stuff that you're
exactly,
doing.
yeah. It's nice
Like
to
we're
kinda-
here, we're back, and we could just like you know go through all the experiences that we went through this
Exactly,
summer because like this was really a workaholic summer.
Oh, literally.
Because
Like,
that's all you can do.
all you can do. It's like nothing's happening. It's like, okay, what am I going to sit here and do nothing?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to do something.
No, I'm gonna do shit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Literally.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, are you getting to mine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you get
bro,
into yours.
seriously,
What you?
bro.
What was your?
How's
What was
your-
your whole quarantine?
How's
like?
your Pando
I
summer
did not
look?
work. I did not work.
That's
Okay,
okay, yeah.
but I took advantage of things whereby I could evolve as a person this summer. I felt like this was a summer whereby, okay, right. So we have this pandemic. We're going through this. Immediately when stuff was over, I was out with like 4 of my friends. We were
Yeah.
just going through life, going through experiences.
Yeah.
You know, just taking every day as it goes and just exploring and whatnot. I had a lot of fun this summer.
That's
This guy,
good, yeah.
guy turned 21.
Yup,
Hey.
Grown ass man. I'm
Yeah.
an old ass nigga.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Oh, fuck, I turned 20 in the pandemic.
You
I
turned
didn't
20.
realize that.
Your birthday tomorrow. You're turning
Holy.
21 as
Yeah.
well.
Fuck.
So-
Holy
In,
shit.
wait, in like 4 hours.
Damn, literally.
Bro.
So-
birthday.
I just
Hey, oh, wait, my bad. Make sure you wish this man a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Even though this
It'll
video
be
might-
late by the time you
Yeah,
see
this
this,
video
but I'll
might be
still
out,
appreciate it.
Wish me happy birthday anyways.
Yeah. So I just used it. I became a lot more with myself.
Yeah.
Started to understand myself. Started to understand things which I needed, whether it be with my career, what I wanted to do, whether it be spiritually, whether it be like in relationships, whatnot, what I deserve, just evolving as a human being. I took advantage of what that little bit of isolation which we all had in order to evolve.
Yeah.
I think that, like, if I wasn't working, that was what I'd be doing, because I wouldn't want to be sitting there in my room just going through the same thing. Like, that's the longest time we've ever had without having been in school. No
Yeah.
distractions, just straight there.
Yeah.
And, I had to, adjust, like, evolve, grow up. I've come back now, and just everything's just hit different.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I feel like one thing I definitely was like, my mentor was like, okay, I feel like I got to some point, like somewhere during the pandemic, like, yo, I gotta come up this pandemic with something.
Yeah.
I just can't, like, cause I feel like at the time we did not know when like it was gonna be over. People were saying like December, like next year.
Yeah,
It was
no,
like
I remember
I'm
when
like, I
people were
gotta
saying
come
like, yeah, we're gonna be at home until like next year, man.
I'm like, nigga, there's no fucking way. I'm not here. I mean, I gotta come out of this like with something.
Yeah.
Something to show like, okay, this is what I've been up to. And that
Well,
was
like
kinda
think
where
about
I
it. Like when you're 40 and stuff, like people are gonna ask you like, "Yo, what did you do during the pandemic?"
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm 20. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, and then you could just say what you
Yeah,
did.
I mean, yeah,
When people start doing that, I'm
walk
like,
in.
oh yo, shout out to Daddy Trudeau. Trudeau just came in.
My guy paid me and I did nothing.
He said, woo-hoo.
Bro,
Yeah, no. But
Daddy Trudeau.
Daddy Trudeau.
it's gonna be messed up when people just forget. Oh shit! Wait, we have to pay like 50% of
That
that
back.
back.
In like January.
Yeah, they balled out way too much.
People getting tax returns be like negative $100,000 tax return.
There's like,
Oh fuck! I was the government.
there's like oh shit, nigga. This wasn't free.
Wait, so isn't
Right, I took government money.
Wait, this wasn't Costco.
There's
samples?
consequences.
That's what they're gonna be like.
Is you a loan shark, nigga?
Yeah, like oh
You know
god.
a loan shark?
But it's okay because us as students, we only have to pay 50% because our tax bracket isn't as high. And
Not yet.
not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're into
We
it.
might get there.
We're getting there. But you know, one thing which I genuinely found crazy was that last episode, if you guys go back and listen, we spoke about this.
Literally, we said this was gonna happen. We were talking about it. Like, oh, yo, this
shit was going to
I
happen.
wouldn't.
Like, go back to the last episode, episode 2. What's that one? My barber fucked up my hairline. Was that it?
Yep.
No, my barber owns me. Go back to the episode.
The one right below this.
Below this one. And
Yeah.
you listen to it. Literally said this is gonna happen.
We spoke about it. I feel bad. Did we
Yeah.
speak into
Did you
existence?
manifest it? I don't want to manifest
I don't think we manifested it, but you know, we were just like, oh yo, that coronavirus.
Yeah.
It's gonna come.
And it fucking hit.
It hit
Everyone.
different.
Yeah.
It just
Everyone.
bam, bam.
No
And
one
nobody was expecting it
No,
here. Like,
no,
it literally
yeah.
came over a weekend.
Okay, but
Yeah,
like,
it
tell
felt
me,
like a day.
Crazy.
tell me,
Yeah.
what was your reaction when we were all at the village and we all got that email?
Bro, I was at the village. I was like sleeping. I was napping.
You're an
I
athlete.
saw we had a dirty,
Yeah.
and I came back to what's it called? I think it's no, I came back to I think Emily's crib at the time last year, old
Yeah.
house, and then like me and my girl, we crashed there. We passed out, caved, so tired. Woke up, everyone, and like I go on my phone, baby would message me, you know, what the fuck's happening. I get their email. I got like 4 emails from Cinefx. I'm like, what the fuck? I read them. I'm like, what the hell? It's like the school shut down. Everyone go home. I'm like, bro, what? And I look at people like, and then I see people, everyone's panicking. Then I said, no, I come back to red. People are leaving. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I just woke up. Like, I was like, woke up to like a nightmare.
For
Like,
me,
what the hell?
I remember exactly the village.
What
Because the
was
email I read, I looked up. I was just like,
yo,
oh, yo, wait, people came from like Ottawa to St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh, people came from
everyone,
all over.
bro,
People came from the
yeah.
States.
To St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
This
And
is like,
I didn't
and I looked around. I was like, yo,
yeah.
you gotta get. I gotta go.
I'm outie. They could be here already.
Yeah.
Exactly. You didn't know. It could, you could,
We wouldn't have known.
Motherfuckers went to the pub after. That night they went to the pub. They're like, it's a last class
What the nigga
match.
said?
Last class match. I was like, pandemic. Pandemic. You're just gonna die. I'm not gonna be sorry about it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's harsh, but like, it is what it
It's
is.
the reality about it, though.
Or it was what it was.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Still is what it is.
Still is what
Still
it
in
is.
it.
Yeah.
It's still
In
very
that
much
shit.
in it. And
But it's just not as
He's
intense.
adapted.
Yeah.
He's adapted to it.
He's adapted to it. But like,
He
still,
adapts.
we're here, and I'm just sort of like, damn, if this second wave hits, how am I gonna hide myself? Because I like,
Yeah.
the school's not shutting down.
Nah, it's good. Don't give a fuck.
They're not shutting down. They're like, oh, the wave is coming. Bet, bring it. Don't care.
Oh, you signed the waivers already?
Yeah,
Bet.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, bet. Bet.
Oh, you did it.
You signed the bet.
That's another thing this summer. I can remember the anticipation of waiting for that waiver.
Yeah.
For the new.
I was very surprised Cinefx even considered letting us come back.
See, here's the
Like,
thing.
everyone's like, what the fuck?
It's which
Literally.
fucked with my head so much. It didn't in the end, but it made me laugh. Those motherfuckers should have waited. They should have waited. They should have waited until Dow or Smooth went first, because these motherfuckers took the bullet
Vote
for
for
no
no
reason.
They did, because Acadia did the exact same thing,
Yeah.
and they got nothing.
Nothing for it. Cinefx are all the ripped. You got
Yeah,
for it.
they took all the outrage, all the scrutiny. I was like,
Like all these like
dickheads.
global and CTV articles,
But-
just like if your university introduces a code, it was based on us.
Literally. Yeah,
pretty
literally. Because
much.
no other university.
Like there's no
No,
other
other
there's no
university-
other Canadian university
That
besides
did
like
it.
us and one other group or one other university that
literally.
did this.
I was just like,
Was
raw.
it Acadian?
Well, Acadia and us, and I think there's one
You
a little
would
bit
be?
out west. I forget where.
Well, Cape Breton?
I don't know.
I'm there, and I'm just like, yo, you niggas fucked up. You all you gotta do is wait.
Literally.
All you had to do is wait.
They
You
were
know,
sitting down. They were like, yeah. They were like,
but they were like, "Oh, I'm a lion. Well, I'll take the bullet." No,
hey, nigga,
no.
nah.
That was dumb.
Like Chelsea
Yeah, I feel it was some sort of business move, and it just did not work.
You know, it didn't. But then, you know,
Brought on the pain.
I remember just waiting there, and I told people, I was like, "Yo, they're not gonna change a damn thing.
No.
They're going to make you sign the waiver whether you like it or not,
Or you're not coming.
or you're not coming."
Literally.
Just like,
They have power. They have,
I was
they
like,
have way over us.
and don't get me wrong, the inner, agility in me was just like, I'm a freedom fight. Fuck that. I ain't signing this shit. And then I kind of realized, like,
I am signing.
my visa is telling me I should sign this shit.
Yeah.
So I should probably sign this shit. Yeah.
And also, like, you think about it, you go to, like, a trampoline park. You go there, you sign a waiver. It's almost the same thing.
But the trampoline park and my education, I get like...
Yeah, no, I get the extremity of it. It's a completely different situation, but,
Yeah.
like, there's other situations where waivers are applicable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the only reason I know this is because I have the unique perspective of seeing it from the other side.
Yeah.
Because I've worked with the university this year
Yeah.
while they were going through that.
Yeah.
That is
Which
true.
sucked.
How's that?
Sucked.
Really?
Because
You
pretty
keep going
much, like,
detail
every
more?
time I got a message on, like the used page and just, like, it's pretty much someone being mad about the waiver. And I'm like, that's
It's
not my fault.
Yeah.
I don't know what to answer for this.
Exactly. When you work a job and everyone else's job is shitty and you've got to be the person who handles the slack.
Yeah.
You always deal with it in retail. It's like, oh, why isn't it in this size? Like, I don't know. I'm not the manufacturer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Pretty much, as soon as I got the job, I adapted the motto, don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
Facts.
Exactly.
That's all I be.
Why you
It's not my opinions.
Yeah.
It's not my
I
statement.
know it's a double message.
But let's touch up more on with summer and everything in regards of us, growing up or not. All of us are turned. I can count. It's still over 20 degrees. It's still summer.
Yeah.
It's very humid
we're still
right
in
now.
summer now.
We're still
very
pretty
fucking
much
hot.
summer.
So, what do you think, personally, internally, is your biggest change or biggest,
Kind of like result.
within yourself?
Okay.
Oh, so we're getting deep for this.
Oh, okay. Man.
yeah.
I'm not prepared for this.
Because I spoke to you guys. I was just like, I gotta give the listeners updates and things
definitely,
on life and
Oh,
everything
true.
like that.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that, but I think that's important because I learned a lot about myself this summer as well and everything like that. So that's why I would want to know. But before we get into a couple of the funny things and all these messy little topics we got. So do you wanna go?
I'll start. Yeah. So the question was, what's one of the results from the summer?
Yeah.
Personally.
Mhm.
I guess one result for me was that I definitely, like you said, I figured myself out more. I feel like I got more in tap with my emotions, but also got more into. But I found a way to kind of correlate thinking and feeling at the same time to kind of actually feel both. But I feel like I haven't gotten it yet fully, but I feel like I started this journey and so I'm just kind of understanding of who I am, understanding of how are my feelings and how my feelings affect me as a whole and how my thinking affects my feeling and how everything really correlates. I feel like I started to understand that this pandemic, I think I had the whole 6 months of fucking sitting in the box.
You sit alone, you think about shit.
Yeah, you think about everything. You have to like that forced us to be like, yo, this is all the issues and all the shit that was in the closet, all the skeletons in the closet came out. Had to put that nigga in a headlock real quick. But I figured I definitely came and correlated my feelings. I feel like I'm more in tap with my feelings and in tap with just who I am and what I want to do more. I feel like I'm more confident in myself. I feel like I'm not waiting. I feel like I'm not waiting for approval anymore for anything. I just go and do things.
Yeah.
If I want to do it, I'm not doing it. If I want to do it, I'm doing it. I'm not waiting. I don't need someone's, thumbs up, green light. No, exactly. I need my green light. I need my thumbs up. And one thing I've definitely championed this year was that I feel like you can't, one thing I've been telling my, the LDN guys is that, a vision and, you can't get people to believe in the vision if you don't believe in the vision yourself.
That's real shit.
Yeah,
that is real shit.
That's kind of my conclusion of what I took out from that.
Damn.
Yeah.
If I, real shit. If I had to go on a more specific level with the growth which I have gone through, is that one of the specific things, and this is due to everything which has gone on with Black Lives Matter and everything.
Yeah.
I've sat there and I've realized that me being a black man, specifically a man as well, being black and being, yeah, let's say being a man, I'm intersectionalized into different categories, and the way I move now, if I'm all for Black Lives Matter, I care about every single
like you're being
social group which is intersectionalized, because at this moment of time, anyone who is not the majority is under a level of oppression.
Yeah.
And I'm a person who practices what they preach. And I was there. I was there at the rallies. I was there in the comment sections. I was there throughout all of that shit. And it was an experience, especially in a place where in St. John's, Newfoundland, whereby the racism is from a level of ignorance rather than a level of systemic and institutionalized and actually premeditated. Is genuine ignorance. So, as much as I believe that in this day and age, your choice to be ignorant in 2020, I feel like being there taught me how to somehow have tolerance to teach people, in a sense, not to be like that.
Like
if they want to,
Yeah.
if they want to learn how to do better, well, then I will go as forth. That is something a bit more specific in regards. So, that means, like, when it comes to that, I'm taking my minor on women gender studies more seriously, because that is very important. Like, as much as people are like, oh, just feminine, like, shut the fuck up. It has so much more to do with just how women. It's about how people are and how you can relate to different people, and how that is going to benefit. It makes you a better person, and it prepares you for better situations in life. So that's on a specific level. On a specific topic. On an internal level, I've realized that if people care, they will act accordingly. Like, that comes with the Black Lives Matter movement. That comes with relationships. That comes with everything. If people care, they will move accordingly. I had friends this summer whereby all you had to do was reach out.
Yeah.
All you had to do is reach out and check up on someone who's black. Yeah. So one of your black friends, and they said niche. Yeah. They said niche.
And then when you see them in person,
and you move accordingly. Don't tell me this shit's political. Don't tell me none of that shit because it's race. It's not political. It's politicalized. Right? That's what?
Yeah. Yes. It's more of like a sense of yourself.
So if I've known you for 10 or 11 years and you cannot even come to me and see if my mental health is okay when everything is going on,
says a lot.
You said a lot.
Yeah.
You said a lot. You
know.
Very true. And I think with that has given me a level of, as you said earlier, I'm not seeking validation from anyone else. No external people. The only people I seek validation from is myself and my family. No one else.
In the inner circle.
Yeah, no one else matters anymore, right? Because, as I said, if they care, they move accordingly. Yeah. So,
it's 2 feet in type of things.
Yeah. Oh, my turn. What did I learn about myself this summer? There's a few things. I'll pick one. I definitely find that I got, because I've always been really good at hanging out with myself, because that was, my childhood.
Yeah.
There was always times where I was just like, I don't really want to hang out with people right now. I grew up as an introvert, so, I'm chill with being by myself, so quarantine wasn't that bad for the first little while. I was just sitting in my bed watching Twitch all the time. But, I don't know, being in the same place for that long of a time, sometimes talking to your friends, getting into a bit more, deeper conversations, because it's what else is there to talk about? Yeah.
Talk about the weather outside.
I don't know. I think at this point I've kind of just, I've hit a reality check where I don't need, all these things that other people need anymore. I'm kind of caring for myself now.
Yeah.
Which I didn't do before.
Yeah.
For the last 20 years, I have not cared about myself.
Damn.
And now you're taking initiative.
Now I'm taking initiative. I'm starting to wake up early in the morning. I'm getting my teeth brushed. I'm drinking water before bed. I got my phone all set up so I have everything organized.
I love it.
I got motivational quotes on the screen, bro.
Quotes.
I got motivational quotes right on the screen.
I get quotes.
I'm just like, I'm in a mindset where I want to be the best version of myself that I can possibly be.
I already posted one for what the fuck? Yo.
Now the boys are thinking.
Because like even like my childhood, like I remember like the people I hanged around, like people like the Hopi people, like we used to do like we used to have quote competition. Quotes like who can come up with the best quote and the most meaningful quote, just like random.
That's awesome.
Was, like,
I've never
very
done
fun.
anything like
It's very
that.
fun. Like it's like and very like motivating too. It's like wow, like these certain amount of words can really mean and impact how you live and view things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I think I learned a lot this summer, and what else? I was gonna add something else. Lost the train of thought. Fuck. Oh yeah. Pretty much like I don't know. I feel like coming out of it, like now that I'm back in school, like I just see everything with a different light now. Like it's all like making more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a bit more like dedicated to the art. Like I mean, like I was pretty good school kid back in the day, but just like I don't know, it feels more practical now.
Yeah.
Like it feels like everything I'm hearing directly applies to what's happening in my life.
Thank you.
There you go.
What I realized, okay, I'm jumping in, but what I realized this year, for some reason in classwork, I understand the work way more for some reason. Like even like how I'm interpreting what my professor saying. I'm like, yo, I understand this. Like I never understand. Like last year, I got it, but this is like it is more clear and understanding. I understand. Like I'm on the same level with the prof.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm taking better notes on like an academic level. I feel very like conscious and very like, oh wow, I get what's happening.
Yeah.
And get how it's relevant with my time.
Yeah, like I feel like a good mix of conscious and comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if there's ever like I usually like I can gauge what's going to be on the test and what's not based on like how they talk about it.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, I'm just coming into classes now and I'm just like third year, no fear.
Yeah.
I'm
I know
just
you're
like
answering the questions. I fucking love
I'm answering questions. I'm not writing any shit down.
I love it.
I'm just flexing on people.
Okay, right. Well, I love that for you guys. That's great. That's great growth from all of us. Now let's get into a bit more funnier. Let's get into a little.
Let's get into
so, people, views discretion. We are going to introduce a new segment, which we tried to do at A.S.K, but because we wanted to make A.S.K a lot more music orientated, I felt like we should just move it to here. And this is what I like to call Clown of the Week. It's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking clown, you're gonna get it.
Fuck right now.
So
you're right.
I can't lie. We can add another clown from last night.
Oh, don't worry. We got a whole.
We have
We got another last
listen,
night.
no, we got a whole segment.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Let's go.
Don't you worry about it. So I'm gonna touch up on the first clown, and bear in mind this will be posted on Sunday. So us talking about this now, this is from the previous week. So I believe what's today, 29th?
30.
Today's the last day of September.
Today's
August 1st.
So we're talking about the week of the 21st.
Yeah.
So we're going to our first clown.
Who's the first clown?
Sane Effects memes.
Oh.
Sane Effects memes. Oh,
Bozo.
first of all, let's have a moment's silence for that account. Never mind.
Fuck
Fuck the moment.
Fuck that.
silence.
Nah.
Fuck that.
I would have beforehand because we used to work with them, but as soon as that
Now-
shit went
Oh
up,
god.
Like I said, like we all said, like the pandemic really gave you a different perspective on how you view things.
Bruh.
And as you can see, shit like what Sane Effects memes was doing and says like, whoa,
Let me just.
that's how you view things?
I'm gonna just touch up on this quickly. You're a meme page. What the fuck are you doing talking about anything else, nigga? I came for memes.
politics.
I came for memes. I came for memes. Why the fuck? Who the fuck gave you the right to come in here and talk about this shit? That's my first thing, my nigga. You came in and you were just like, he had the audacity, the audacious nature to start it and be like, you put up a poll, he's just like, who thinks all people deserve fair rights?
It was the most stupidest way of. I'm like, who is
how
this person?
manipulative can you be?
Literally, it's
personally,
manipulation.
I voted no. It's like what?
Literally, it's
What do you
manipulation.
mean?
It's
See,
manipulation.
no,
Literally.
but my whole viewpoint of this, I was there and I was just like, immediately when I saw that, I was just like,
You woke
what
up
has
today?
he got up? What is he getting up to? So I did not vote on any of them.
No.
I clicked the
No.
next one and he was just like, because he was talking about the indigenous people trying to get their
The fishing. I've read up on that.
Yeah.
Fishing, I had to go do my own research on it. I actually understand, but keep going though.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm pretty. Let me just. I don't want to post it up.
I can. What
Yeah,
you said.
we're
I don't
not.
wanna post it up, but I just want to
We're
make
not
sure.
putting
We're
that
not
shit on
feeding
the
that.
screen.
I just want to make
Yeah.
sure that I quote what this ignoramus said to the
Yeah.
best of my ability.
Like as soon as I saw that, like instant unfollow on everything.
I didn't follow them.
I didn't follow them on my
I
personal.
followed me neither. I don't follow them last year. Cause
So-
it was dumb.
Bear in
Yeah.
mind, so the next one was: should one group get more freedom than another if it negatively affects another?
But it does.
But
But
you-
you have to understand. You understand. There's such thing as privilege. There's so much factors playing. My bad.
My main
Go on,
question to
go
him
on.
is of what other group? It's not indigenous people versus the world,
It's-
my nigga.
that's what I'm saying.
What the fuck are you talking
Nigga, this
about?
is not Naruto.
And then he said,
There's no
he
client.
said no, in my opinion. That's my first issue. My second issue is, it's theirs. What are you arguing?
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's put this in perspective. We invaded
Their
their
land.
Like,
land.
are you a dickhead? Are you stupid?
This is their fish.
This is
This
theirs.
is their water.
Theirs. What
They
do
own
you
it.
understand?
There is literal government treaty acts.
Somebody pay attention in fucking sociology class in junior high, high school. Clearly.
Yeah, and then rather than be an empathetic human being and realize that this is their land, he then continues on saying, is it okay for different groups to overexploit the ocean's resources and not have to follow the government regulations that everyone else has to follow?
Is it okay for someone to invade someone's land and take someone's fucking land?
No,
Is that
not
fucking okay?
okay.
Is it okay? Oh!
No bueno. No.
Oh,
no.
you're native here. Oh, I'm gonna take everything. That's okay, right?
And do you know what put the icing on cake?
Yeah.
He clearly was not a smart meme page.
No, none.
Because he put, in my opinion, at the bottom. So if you're just posing a question, then
It's completely anonymous.
Completely
It's just like
anonymous.
I just see the results.
Yeah.
he says
Bro put his opinion.
he says no in my opinion.
No,
in my
he
opinion.
put his opinion for every single question.
And
he
it was
asked.
the wrong one for each one.
Yep, and then wait. And the last one said, is it fair for someone to have to spend thousands of dollars to do something and then someone else pay less and not have to follow the same rules?
But that's doesn't. See, that's what you call
Yeah, that is a moment.
that's a privileged view of looking at things because you don't understand what those indigenous people
How
have to
dare
go
you?
through. You
How
don't understand what
dare
they had to go through, all the suffering, bro. All the years of scrutiny they have to face, and then you're saying, "Oh, they win." What are you talking
What the fuck
about?
are you?
What the fuck are you
Like
talking
they
about?
just started having it good. Can we let them have it good?
Really?
Can we not
And-
fucking fire flare guns
It's
at
not
them?
it's not a versus competition.
And deservedly
It's not
so.
a competition. We're not competing. We're not trying to see who's no one's better. No one is. This pandemic, the pandemic is a perfect fucking answer for your fucking situation. It proves to you that we're all on the fucking same level. The pandemic proved it. Look at how the fuck we're all stuck in our house for 6 months.
Yep.
Literally, pandemic doesn't matter. if
Bored
you're
in the
rich,
house. In
people
the house.
still-
bored.
Everyone.
People are still trying to use privilege and this whole
Like we went through a whole movement about this.
Literally. What did you miss? Did you sleeping the whole time?
this whole
Under a rock.
thing, this whole meaning of, specific people having a level of privilege and not being able to denounce themselves of the privilege, sounding ignorant as fuck. We hear it every single day with someone posting something ignorant due to their own privilege.
Exactly.
Right? And it's fucking disgusting.
And it's not even like it's not even like it's coming from like a
Someone who's affected.
It's not.
Nigga, it don't affect you.
Yeah, it's
No.
literally someone who's just on the sidelines being like,
You're a
That's
meme
stupid.
page.
Like, ain't nobody else but
Meme page, bro.
who gonna take you seriously? Fucking
Justice.
State of X, they did.
Justice was served.
Exactly.
Justice was served because that account does not exist anymore.
Boom.
It doesn't exist! Yay, whoever you are, big boy Brian, thank God you're gone.
It is gone. Sayonara. Good riddance.
You had like
Consensus
3
was
good
achieved.
memes, and I'm sure they were sent in by the people.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of blessed that went because there's a video of me slapping Brian Mulroney statue in the face. I know how that was going to go in the face.
Ooh. Yeah, and I got up a couple of Kevin Walmsley memes, so.
Yeah, okay, right. So, but
I am
speaking of
the
someone who also got Clown of the Week, who there was not actually all proper justices in my eyes, Tory Lanez.
No, I don't like Tory Lanez. You know I don't. I've been talking about Tory Lanez.
Okay, first off, I want to talk to some of the mandem here.
Yeah.
I like.
The mandem.
I want to talk to mandem.
Yeah. You at
How
home.
fucked? No. In fact, let me. I don't want to go like that. It's like, does Tory Lanez matter that much to you?
Literally.
Like, is Tory Lanez music so elite, so top tier, that it denounces your level to respect women? Like,
it doesn't. There should not even be an elite level for you to. There's nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing.
Bear
It
in
doesn't
mind-
matter. It could be Michael. It could be Michael Jackson.
That shouldn't be
Does
anything.
not matter.
But you know the harsh reality of
Yeah.
it is that for us guys, some
yeah.
of them there is a level whereby there's like look how they champion Future. Like
Exactly.
don't get me wrong, I love Future.
You
But,
know,
like,
Future,
That doesn't dictate my decisions and how
Yeah.
I act. Some niggas live like Future. They want to be toxic.
Worship, yeah. It's fucked up.
So, we dabble into this situation, we dabble into this scenario. If you're unaware, back in, July? In fact, I'm going to go back a bit more. Tory Lanez had the world on lock.
Yeah, he was on a hot streak.
He was on a hot streak. Quarantine radio, everyone
One of the
was
most
tuning in.
one of the most viewed lives.
Yeah.
He had that record for a while.
Yep, until
Six
that
and-
rat
yeah,
came.
oh
But
my
anyways,
God.
you know, he had the world in his palm. He's friends with Megan Thee Stallion.
Really, was it Kylie Jenner?
Yeah, so they
Pool
left
party or some
Kylie
shit?
Jenner's pool party.
Some shit
Why
like
you're
that.
having a pool party in a
With-
pandemic? That's a whole nother.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there were
that's
so many fucking like celebrity parties like
Yeah.
during the pandemic.
Yeah, but like, you know,
Yeah.
that's just nitpicking. So they're leaving. We don't know exactly what transpired for this to happen, but Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot.
Yeah, what the
Okay,
fuck is
How the
that?
fuck you end up shooting in the foot? That's what I don't understand. Because for one, I don't understand how. I try to
Bro,
play
trying to prove a
Allegedly-
point.
scenario
Allegedly-
how that happened.
Allegedly, she got out of the car and he was like, dance for me, bitch. Bam.
Arrest that nigga. Arrest that
No,
nigga.
no.
Why's that nigga in jail? Arrest that nigga.
Here's where not my issues. Here's where like I start getting a bit annoyed. So Megan Thee Stallion, she took into consideration everything which was going on in the world, and was like, I'm not going. The police came. They were asking questions. They were going off. Whatever. She was like, I am not gonna snitch on this man because they might kill him. They
Yeah.
might
They
kill him.
might.
They might kill him.
Midget, yeah.
They're in like LA. They
Oh,
probably
no,
have an idea of who he is.
Yeah.
We don't know necessarily how it was going to go down. So she, a black woman, protected a black man who shot her in the
Her.
foot, had no reason to do so. Tory Lanez then gets his publicist and everything to go out on a limb and say this girl's lying. Fucking disgusting.
That's just
Megan Thee Stallion then goes out of her way and goes on a live. He's like, yeah, he shot me.
confirms it.
So
She confirmed it.
here's where I started getting angry, right? There were guys.
Oh,
there
yeah,
was
calling
a
her,
plethora of guys be like, oh, she's the same as 6ix9ine.
Oh,
She
she's a
snitched. She's a snitch.
How
We
is
should
that-
give her the 6ix9ine treatment.
How?
Nigga, are you dumb?
How is that snitching?
She got shot.
I got shot
the
in my
foot.
foot. Protected the nigga. Said, actually, nah, I'm not telling what happened.
And
I'm a snitch?
yeah,
Nah,
and
fuck
you're
everyone.
comparing it to
Fuck
someone
the world.
someone
Fuck
who got
everyone.
arrested for racketeering and is also a registered
offender.
sex offender.
And it's fucking 6ix9ine.
And yeah, he's the same as 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
And it was primarily guys who were doing it. And what pissed me off is a level of hyper-masculinizing black women to the point whereby the darker you are, the more they're like, oh yeah, she's a snitch. Da, da, da. It's the same treatment that they treat Serena and Venus
Yeah.
Williams, whereby they don't treat them as women. They're like, oh yeah, she's beefy, blah 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 blah. But god damn it, if that was Saweetie, if that was Cardi B who got shot in the foot, oh,
If
I'll
it
be
was
hooked
Kalani, niggas would lose their shit.
up. They would lose
their
that shit.
Niggas would lost their shit. Literally.
So
If Rihanna got shot in the foot,
So there was a
I
couple
don't want
guys.
her.
Hopefully not.
A couple guys were on the gram trying to be like, oh yeah, no, yeah, Meg this, right, that, she's a snitch, all this stuff. And I called out one of them because I was like, you're a bozo for that, bro. You're a bozo for that.
Literally.
And they still be doing the same thing. Cause last week, after Breonna Taylor's murderers were yeah.
Yeah, it was
conviction
like a
effort,
shitty ass conviction.
and
Horrible. Yeah.
only one of them got convicted, and it
For
was literally
missing
for missing on
bullets.
putting the other
Yeah,
next door
they
neighbors.
counted as bullets.
Yeah,
You killed someone.
next door
Yeah,
neighbors
you
in
did.
danger.
You
So
killed a woman while she was
so
sleeping.
These officers weren't convicted. The day after that comes out, Tory Lanez, a black man who shoots a black woman, drops an album trying to defend and denounce this black woman's trauma.
Said wasn't he talking shit on the album?
He was talking shit about. I didn't listen to it.
I didn't listen to it.
I'm
not
not
listening to
putting-
that.
I refuse to listen to it.
Apparently, a bunch of like publicists and distributors were like, "Nah, we're not promoting the album.
Yeah.
We're not."
And you know,
We're not
and this is
Tory
and
anymore."
this is where
Serves
yet
it right.
again, this is where yet
Literally.
again, the narrative, the men are trash, comes around.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yet again, a bunch of guys are on there and they're like, "Oh, I might have to listen." Stop giving this man money. You stop giving
him go
these
broke.
toxic like
He's from
artists
Toronto
money.
too. He's from Ontario.
From Toronto, I was not
Are you
listening.
from Brampton?
I don't fucking.
Yo.
Let him go broke.
Hey, America, you can have him. We're not giving him
Yeah.
a Juno anymore.
Take Tory.
Yeah,
like,
take
wow,
Tory. We don't want him.
Tory? That nigga's name's Daystar. Fuck
Oh,
off.
take
Yeah,
Daystar.
go
that
take
nigga.
Daystar.
Yeah,
We don't want that man.
I was that, and
5 foot.
I've just looked around, and I've just like, wow, you guys like you black as Malcolm X did say, black women are the most disrespected group
Literally, on the planet.
on the planet,
Literally.
or a group of people.
And that was an example. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the position and.
I'm pretty sure Malcolm X said that. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it was Malcolm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and it's sad because like it doesn't. It kind of proves that it doesn't matter the position and like the power you're in. Like Megan Thee Stallion's one of the most hottest
What?
female artists
Wow.
on the fucking planet.
Literal.
Literally. And niggas still said treat her like fucking like she was nothing.
Yep.
Just shut her
Even
like,
though
dance,
even
bitch.
though she was all on the right, he did something wrong, and people are still trying to prove it. Trying to justify it. It's disgusting. Very disgusting.
So,
behavior.
as the three members who are part of A.S.K, I want to put it out there now. We will not be playing Tory Lanez.
Never will be playing Tory Lanez.
If you catch me
Never
adding Tory
coming
Lanez
on.
to the playlist accidentally,
Never.
you slap me.
Yep.
You full on slap me. in
Like,
the
if your
face.
best Tory Lanez song is
Yeah.
No streams.
If you
Not
send in a Tory Lanez song, we slap you over the internet.
No streams. I would say that concludes our part of Clowns of the Week, but it's all tied in, baby. It's all tied in.
We just getting
We're
started.
about to get started
Get
on
warmed up.
probably the.
Get warmed up.
Do I say funniest? Because I don't know if I should really be.
I wouldn't say it was the funniest.
Well,
but
last night?
it was fucking interesting as
Last
hell.
night?
Most peculiar.
Bro, I do
Most
not know. I
peculiar.
felt like I was watching, like, I don't know what the fuck I was watching. I'm like, is this, like, am I watching I was like,
I genuinely
What?
no at the start of it. Okay, so I was like fucking fried for this.
Wait,
Yeah.
do we want to
At
just
the start, I thought it was a Zoom call.
Do we wanna-
Yeah.
wait? Let's explain it to the
Yeah.
people. So last night, 29th of September, it was the first presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald J. Trump, also known as
Good lord.
Annoying Orange. I know what else you want to.
Ah,
that's a
I
good
like
one.
that.
That's a good one. I
Annoying
like that.
orange.
I like that. This is funny. Don't get
Hey,
that trending.
Apple.
Yep.
Hey, Apple.
Like,
Don't get that trending on Twitter.
so so me and Kolade live together. I'm there, and I tell he's doing an essay. I was like, yo, fucking bring your laptop out.
Yeah,
I told him, I was screaming at TV. I've never been so bewildered and flabbergasted at the same time. Like,
What blew me away? This nigga did not answer any of the fucking questions. What did he
You know what?
answer? What did he answer?
That man
What
is a
did he answer?
master of avoiding
Avoiding.
the question.
This nigga was ducking.
Oh
I'm like,
my god, he
I-
didn't
it's
answer anything.
It's a simple direct question. He just whoop. Oh yeah, something else.
And he
Like,
just
what are
puts
you
the
talking
blame on other people
Someone
just
else.
instantly. He's just like,
It was
like
funny though. It was funny to watch. Him and Biden were funny to watch.
so
Biden was funny as
I
fuck.
called a clown. I was like,
Just will you just shut up, man?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, listen.
I feel that. I'm like, can you just guys shut up?
I'm bringing up quotes from last night, so
Oh yes.
we can.
Let's go over some highlights.
Give some highlights.
Let's go
yeah.
to highlights.
Some
So
funny moments.
when it
there.
came from the Supreme, when they touched on the Supreme Court nomination, Biden said we should wait. We should wait and see what the outcome is. Trump,
You got
says-
victory?
as far as I say is concerned, the American people have already had their say. I'm not elected for just 3.5/2 years for nothing. And Biden says he's elected until the next election.
Yep.
The election's already started. So, I mean, this is at the start, so
This was before all hell broke loose.
so if we talk about healthcare, Trump's gone off record, lied about a lot of things to do with the healthcare, especially when you're doing.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Biden says everybody here knows he's a liar. To call him out straight. You picked the wrong guy on the wrong night at the wrong time. Folks, do you have any idea what this clown's doing?
Yeah. I loved when he just
National
straight
TV.
up called him a clown.
Real nigga on national TV. Called the Trump.
No,
we
no.
I can't give him props for that because I can't take you seriously.
Well,
if you're going down to his
they're
level.
both jokesters.
Yo, but like,
They're both
Joe Biden
jokesters.
just made him clown of the year.
Literally.
Just with that, he was just like, yo, you're a clown.
No,
Live television.
to be honest, fuck Joe Biden and fuck Donald Trump. To be honest, they're both shitty fucking presidential.
Oh,
fucking
yeah, no,
candidates.
they're both, it's just a lesser
But,
of two
like,
evils.
We just got no fucking option
Right, so
right now. So it's either Biden or Trump. So go with Biden.
and Joe Biden then goes on and says, "I tell you what, he's not for anybody needing healthcare." After Mr. Trump explained his healthcare proposal, Mr. Biden said he has no plan for healthcare. The fact is, this man has no idea what he's talking
He
about.
took out Obama.
And you're right.
Yeah.
Took out Obama.
Didn't
Nothing.
do anything.
There's no
There's
alternative.
no healthcare.
There's no alternative. Just fucking healthcare. It's like,
When it comes to dealing with the coronavirus pandemic, Biden
Oh,
said,
this one's...
Biden said you should get out of your bunker and get out of the sand trap and the golf course and go in the Oval Office, and together Democrats and Republicans and funds what needs to be done now to save lives.
Yeah.
So Joe Biden is proposing, and bear in mind, okay, the way I'm sounding is very biased. I just want to let people know I'm not voting.
I'm
not
not
American.
We're Canadian.
We're not American.
We can't.
That Canadian.
Where's the-
I'm British. I'm even further away.
He's British.
Wait. To be honest, I don't fuck with either of these niggas. But, like, at least Joe Biden would be able to be held accountable for change if he were to come into office.
Yeah, exactly.
As I tweeted this morning, Donald Trump is literally the villain with no credible backstory. He is Dr. Draken from Kim Possible.
Villain for no
Just-
reason.
Just a prick.
Just for
just
no
for no
reason.
reason.
There's no reason. Why are you this evil guy?
So, yes, Joe Biden said that, and Trump said, you didn't think we should have closed our country to China because you thought it was terrible. You've done a great job. You haven't done a great job. New York City is the epicenter of coronavirus, my friend. What the fuck are you talking about?
What did he say in February? We have this under control. What did he say?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. He's just like, it won't affect us in the slightest.
And what happened?
It's not
2
gonna
months
affect-
later? What happened 2 months later?
Like 200,000 people are dead. They were talking about it last night. They're like, Joe's like, yo, people keep dying. Like, I just want to put people back into quarantine so people stop dying.
Okay.
And then Trump's like, no, we need to do the economy. We need the economy.
Yeah, but he said, but I tell you, Joe,
Because he knows we
you
don't
could
do that.
never have done the job we've done. You don't have it in your blood. Now, I don't know about you, about Joe Biden. Personally, I would not take that
Those are
disrespect.
fighting words.
Those are fighting words. He's like, nigga, you ain't got it. I
Oh,
was out here in the fields. What were you
Not me.
doing?
that is a
It's
challenge.
like you were doing
That is a
niche.
challenge.
What last night was what Trump was doing was all political bullying and intimidation. It wasn't.
Oh, it was straight up bullying.
It was not. He was not answering any questions. No plan. He didn't present us with any plan of action. Nothing. Just political intimidation and bullying. The man couldn't condemn white supremacists.
Oh
He
no!
couldn't-
Let's get.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
We'll get there, but,
We're gonna
like,
get there.
Man, fucking like the Fox News reporter Chris Wallace. I'm so surprised he didn't crack.
I don't know how he didn't fucking
He
tell him so.
must have been so frustrated.
Bro, I ain't telling him.
He-
Somebody tell me shut the
He
fuck
looked
up.
like he was sitting there. He was just like Trump just
He's
kept
like,
talking.
"Sir."
He's like, "Up, sir,
Sir.
Yep.
Sir.
sir,
Sir.
we need to move on to the next. We need to move on to the
And,
next.
Trump was
And Trump
not,
just like,
not even.
But your oils and
Yeah.
your sands.
But Biden
It's just like kept interjecting.
But Biden this. He
So-
got brought up Biden's son.
Oh no! Listen.
We're
don't-
getting
My
there.
bad,
We're
my
getting
bad,
there.
my
We're
bad.
getting there.
This is a lot happening yesterday. A lot happening.
Biden then says that he panicked or he looked at the stock market. A lot of people died. A lot more are going to die unless he gets a lot smarter, a lot quicker.
That's
And,
not
and then
That's
Trump's
right.
childish ass response is, "There's nothing smart about you, Joe."
right. See,
Now,
childish.
It's literally just an
Childish.
insult. That's all it is. Like,
So-
there's nothing political against
about
it. It's
that?
just an insult.
That's
okay,
just an insult.
so when we get to race
How-
relations, this the
Oh,
race-
race relation was
Yeah,
a
oh,
bad
this is where you got. And this is
one.
where you got interested.
Ooh.
Because BLM and everything's
Because, alright,
happening. You know.
Bear in mind, if we want to, I'll get in. I will explain one of the backstories when it comes to Joe Biden, because Trump said one thing which was very true about Biden.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's mentioned here. If not, well, then I will mention it. Biden said this is a president who's used everything as a dog whistle to try generate racist hatred, racist division. Trump citing the then senator's support for the 1994 crime bill. So if you don't know about that, back in 1994, Joe Biden was saying that black people were super predators.
Yeah, he said
Yeah, I remember that.
He brought up a fair enough point, and so Trump used that. But the thing is, what you don't realize is that he didn't use it as a rebuttal. He just used it as like, wait, weren't you the one?
Yeah,
it's like when someone said something on Twitter to be like, oh yeah, I would never eat ass. It's like, wait, weren't you the one who was saying you would eat Caliucci's booty like groceries? Like, what?
Yeah, isn't this your tweet from 4 years ago?
Yeah.
It was pettiness. He just did it.
It was so.
So Trump says you treated the black community about as bad as anybody in this country.
Yeah.
Trump. Donnie T.
Donald.
Are you normal? Are you okay? Like, was this not the same Don who, when there was a Charlottesville riots the Charlottesville protests and the KKK came and they actually killed a white woman, he went on record. I think this was in 2016, 2017. He went on record to be like, well, like the left did. It's like they just killed a woman. The left did not kill anyone else.
Yeah.
The white supremacists just killed a woman. Like they ran her over.
Yeah.
Wasn't Trump the one who called the Central Park 5 for all of them to be killed, even though all of them were?
No, he's saying something about black kids. I read it say something about black youth. Like they need to be all. So something about, you can find it. It's like all black kids need to be like something like I don't know, like put in like some kind of like I don't know exactly what he said. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna be politically correct.
Yeah.
But he said something about all black kids having to like they have to be pay for it. Something fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't
Pay for what?
It wasn't directed towards those specific kids. He said all black youth.
Yep. And bear in mind,
Like,
just to interject
disgusting.
on a lot of things,
I'm pulled off for you.
a lot of things which weren't mentioned within these quotes is that when they were talking about this, Donald Trump was asked certain questions in which he would deflect actually answering them.
Oh.
Right? Completely.
Yeah.
Right? He just brings up Joe Biden's past. And it was about whether there's racial injustice within America. And if I'm not mistaken, Trump was like, he was pretty much like, if you want, basically having racial equality is not American. Like, you don't like it, get out. It's something along those lines. I could be misquoting right now, but that's what mine is.
Well, like, that's kind of like what he was getting at with this whole
Yeah,
spiel.
correct.
It's just like, this is the way America is. If you don't like it, leave.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Which is stupid. Anybody should be able to live wherever.
It's funny because America was built on.
Yeah.
Native American.
Legit.
So, and then Biden says, yes, there's a systemic injustice in this country in education and work and in law enforcement and the way in which it is enforced. So, congratulations, Joe Biden, for acknowledging this.
Yeah.
Acknowledge
Joe
this.
Biden actually acknowledged a lot of stuff that,
My
like,
question to him is,
Yeah.
what are you going to do to make things better?
he never mentioned anything he was going to do. He just said, I
And
support the movement.
Hopefully it gets to that. It will get to that. No. I think it may have skipped over that, but let's go more into this. It says law enforcement's in urban unrest. So Trump, pardon me, he says the top 10 cities and just about the top 40 cities are run by Democrats in many cases. Radical left, and they've got you wrapped around their finger. Joe, to a point where you don't want to say anything about law and order. And I'll tell you what the people of this country want and demand law and order, and you're afraid to even say it. So basically what Trump is saying, I really read that pretty bad. Because I was just kind of like... No, it was weird because like the commas and the periods are just put in wrong places.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
just
that's how they both
talks.
spoke. They were
Yeah.
just speaking so erratically, so weird.
It was like...
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was just like, so what I'm gathering from this, Trump is basically saying that because of the top 40 cities, most of them are run by Democrats, that's why there's hoopla and whatnot, not actually due to the racial injustice and whatnot, and you need law and order. Bear in mind, also, that what wasn't put in there is that Joe Biden said that he's willing to work on defunding the police.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he did say something very ignorant, whereby he was like, I don't think the police want to see all this.
Yeah.
Of course they do. They wouldn't be abusing their power if they didn't want.
Exactly.
Well, Joe's whole spiel last night was like about like downsizing police and like having the friendly cop that goes around and knows everybody and
Yeah,
saves
but
the,
like that doesn't
the
happen.
big military. That's not gonna happen because that's
That
just
doesn't
not
happen.
America.
That's
Yeah,
not America.
exactly.
But that's his dream of it.
Yeah,
which
it's like
we'll just
sunshine and
not.
rainbows are cute, but like they
Yeah.
don't come around.
Basically,
Yeah.
We're just trying to get back to Stranger Things. And it's not that strange.
And Biden's response was he just pours gasoline on the fire. Under this president, we've become weaker, sicker, more divided, and more violent. And I don't disagree with that. At least from my 21 years of living, knew the U.S. was racist, not to this
That's extreme.
abundance.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's like the United States is divided in half. It's just two extreme sides.
Yeah, you ever see
It's
that
just
video
two
of
sides, literally now.
the white dude holding the Black Lives Matter sign in the most racist city in America?
Really?
Yeah.
And literally everybody drives by like, "Fuck you, that's
Exactly.
wrong."
Literally.
Yeah,
It's like,
you're
what?
white. You're white.
Yeah, it's like
Why
you're
do
a white
care?
guy. Why are you advocating for
Exactly.
them?
Exactly.
Be proud of
It's
yourself. It's
two
like
extremes.
what?
It's two extremes.
Yeah.
Two extreme
I didn't
sides.
think those people existed.
I did not know America was like that until like
Yeah.
the news were like, whoa.
And then when it
Whoa.
came up on the topics of white supremacists, and the legislator says, "Are you ask Donald Trump?" And this was
Yeah.
this was the
This was trend on. This was why Twitter was booming.
This was the
today.
big one.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence or
What
the
did
number
this nigga
of
say?
these cities, as we in Kenosha and as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
What did Donald Trump say?
Donald Trump says, I would say almost everything I see from, no, I would say almost everything. Yo, what the fuck did you say?
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right. I want to do anything. I want to see peace. Nigga, what does that mean?
That means nothing.
That means nothing.
Oh no, I'll tell you what it means.
Did you, bro? All you say is I
condemn white
white
supremacists.
That was the answer. That was the answer. Nigga, there's
He
one
said-
checkbox you checked over here.
He
You created
said,
one checkbox.
he said that he did not see any white supremacists. He just saw the extreme left. So what are they fighting, Donald? What are they going up against?
What is the left?
Yeah, what is the left? If
Oh,
they're the
Antifa,
only, if they're
Antifa
the,
this, Antifa that.
if they're the only group, why is there left and right?
Thank
Stop
you.
being ridiculous.
Exactly. He's
Alt left and alt right. Regardless, if it's alt, that means it's way too much. Regardless,
There's a
so
reason
you
why-
as a president, regardless of your beliefs, whether you're right or left, you should be there and be like, okay, because it's alt, it's a bit too extreme.
way too extreme.
He can't even do that. So what does that tell you?
He says a lot. He's looking
Like-
for those votes. He wants those alt-right
Well,
people
that's
to
his
vote for
demographic.
him.
That's his voter base.
The
He
racist
can't condemn
white
them because that's
supremacists.
who's getting him in office.
Because he doesn't condemn them, he's done so.
He says, I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace. Then the legislators say, then do it, sir. Biden's like, do it. Do it. Say it. He's like, say it.
What do you say?
Say
What do
with
you
your
say?
chest.
What do you say? What do you say?
He says,
Do
you
it.
want to
Do it,
call
say it.
them, what
So
you
you
want
said-
to call them, give me a name. And then,
The KKK?
yeah,
The
Oh, he said
Proud Boys?
yeah. And then,
Proud
no,
Boys
Biden was like,
stand up.
Biden says he's referring to right-wing group called
Proud Boys.
Proud Boys. And then Trump was like, Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. Stand by! Not stand back. If you say stand back,
Okay.
you,
Okay.
but
But stand by?
stand by?
What does stand by mean?
Do you know what happens when I
What's-
leave my
what's the-
PS4 on standby?
What does that mean?
It's not off.
It's not off.
It's not off.
What's that?
Yeah.
What do you do when you do gifts on standby? What do you plan to do later?
You're gonna turn
Turn
that shit
back
back
on.
on.
And do what?
Use that shit again.
Like,
What's the
You gonna use that shit again.
What's the definition of standby? Oh, let's try. Oh my god! So standby all Trump.
They're
Standby
all the Proud
definition.
Boys.
Be present while something bad is happening, but fail to take any action to stop it. Bro, this is Google. This is a dictionary
That's Google.
definition. This is a dictionary
do you want
definition.
to go closer to show?
This is a dictionary definition.
Show that camera. Also,
of
check how much time we have.
standby. Be present while something bad is happening, but fail to take any action to stop it. You see keyword fail and being present while something bad is happening and you fail to take action to stop it. Stand by.
Alright, so for our audio viewers,
what this man
Kolade
said.
is showing the camera the text.
Yeah, you probably couldn't hear me.
You can
But-
probably hear him.
You probably can hear me, but that's what I'm saying. Like, stand by. No, it's funny because like, as a president, you figured for one, I'm speaking to national TV. Majority of the world is watching me. I'm a president speaking. I know what I'm saying. Every single word, every single letter I'm saying matters.
Yes.
Everything it's not even a poor word choice. It was on purpose. It was on
Yeah,
purpose.
well,
I
like
see
that
it.
was probably
He
very
didn't try to correct
carefully
himself.
educated.
He didn't try to correct himself. He didn't correct himself till this today, and said, "Oh, I did not mean stand by. I meant." What you know? He said. He said. I meant the Proud Boys to stand back and let the law enforcement take over. That's what he said. But aren't the law enforcement mostly the Proud Boy fucking? Aren't they all racist supremacists themselves? Aren't they the ones who are the ones? Isn't the Proud Boys majority of them law enforcement anyways?
That's the same ones.
Isn't it the same sort? Isn't the Proud Boys KKK and fucking NRA? Aren't they all the same fucking thing? And that's all I had to say for that.
Like they all stand for the same values.
It's all the same thing. I don't know what the hell. I don't know.
And they're all
what
shitty.
Yeah.
He must think people are fucking bozos.
If we go into, I think there's a couple more than we can just summarize this. But he then went on to go. They went to go on to talk about the climate change and the environment, and Trump's who famously took America off the Paris Accord.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
He just took them off. He's just like, yeah, we don't care.
We're not doing climate change.
We're not doing that this
We're not
year.
doing that. This is all fucking racism.
He said, "I believe that we
I
have
want to go
to
to
do
tennis club
everything."
instead.
I want to go.
I believe that we have to do everything we can to have immaculate air, immaculate water, and do whatever
That-
else we
As soon as I heard that, the man's not gonna do anything.
How do you?
He's not gonna do
Have
anything.
you ever had immaculate air?
What the fuck is
Have you had
that?
immaculate water? How do you
Like,
have
does it
immaculate
come
air?
through a fucking tube when
Is
I'm
that-
dying?
Does it come down from the heavens?
What's immaculate water? Is
Comes
it
from the
the-
heavens?
Is it the
Immaculate
thing I
water?
drink when I go to heaven?
I don't
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh,
If
it's
he
immaculate.
talked about, if he spoke about
It's
air
immac-
pollution, that'd be a completely different thing. But the thing is, I don't think he realized what air is made up of. It's 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and the rest, everything is made up of different elements. You ignoramus. There's no such thing.
What's your
Fucking
immaculate
Immaculate air is not air.
Be more
Water.
specific. Immaculate water.
And do what else we can to that.
Like, what do you
Wait,
mean?
and do whatever else we can. That's good. What's whatever else? What does that mean, bro? If I was a professor, if I wrote that in an essay, if I was a student and my professor,
This is a D.
and I replied with this,
That's an
I
F.
failed. I failed.
That's an F.
That is not
Yeah,
a reply.
At our level, that's an F.
You're the
bro.
president of the United States. You don't reply with an answer like, bro, that is fourth grade reply.
And you know what? And this is
Immaculate air,
and
immaculate
take a look at Biden. Biden was like, first thing I will do, I will rejoin the Paris Climate Accord.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
it was that
you.
simple.
Good. It's that easy. That's how you say the right thing.
Oh man, I believe that we have nothing. We have everything to do. This is nonsense.
And you know, and then
It's
when
like,
it,
we don't need shit. We're doing fine.
We're
It's
doing
like,
fine.
when it came to election,
that's Trump's whole mindset.
I'm just bragging. I'm okay.
when it came to election integrity, this is where you talk about political
Yeah.
bullying
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. Biden says he cannot stop you from being able to determine the outcome of that election. If I win, that will be accepted. If I lose, that will be accepted. If we get the votes, he's going to go. He can't stay in power.
Facts.
That
How do
is
you know? He's
that
like-
is a right
'cause-
response for actual presidential candidate.
Well, did you see that one ad he put on Twitter where it's literally Donald Trump talking for like 10 seconds? It's like, you won't see him anymore.
Literally.
You get rid of me. Like, I just won't come back.
Literally.
And then that's the end of the ad.
That's it. That's what we all want.
I gotta find this shit. I'm
Trump,
sorry.
Trump says, don't tell me about a free transition. This is going to be a fraud like you've never seen. This is not going to end well.
What the fuck? Yo! Do you just threaten him?
Okay, if we have American viewers, you want a president who already sounds defeated? Like, this thing where
You
you
got-
I'm not going down, yo! Fuck! That's what he said. He cried. That's insane.
Man cried.
That's insane. I can't believe that's insane. Wow. I can't believe we're actually experiencing this.
And you know, Biden, I think the way Biden handled this part, he handled it very professionally. He was like, if you're able to vote in person, vote in person. Whatever way is the best way for you. Because
Like a
he
responsible
cannot stop
president
you
says.
from being able to determine the outcome of this election.
What did Trump say? Trump's like, oh yeah.
Trump says,
I'm
"I'm
not
urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully. If I see tens of thousands of ballots being manipulated, I can't go along with it. They cheat." But I tell you, I don't think this world is real anymore.
It's not real.
I don't think...
We're definitely in a simulation.
This is a simulation.
This is full on.
I don't
like, look at
believe-
this ad. Like,
I don't
look
believe.
At, I'll put the audio up for the boys.
If I lose to him, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I will never speak to you again. You'll never see me. Oh, I'm Joe Biden.
That's the ad.
That's the ad.
That's the ad.
Oh, that's all I need. That was American. I'm convinced.
And that suffices for people. That's
I'm
fine.
convinced. I'm convinced. 10 seconds. I'm
Okay.
convinced.
So they did that sounded so rude. I did not mean to do that. You know,
No,
you know when you were like in
I laughed at
junior.
that. I was laughing about the video.
Oh, you know when
Yeah,
you're in
yeah.
junior high and everyone's talking and your teacher was like,
Yeah.
everyone goes silent.
Oh. Okay.
That huge clear throat. It's like everybody just stops dead, like statue
real
kid.
side note. I know they did in Canada. When you were in elementary school, when everyone was talking, the teacher wanted them to be quiet. Did your teacher ever go,
All the time.
and
And everyone goes,
we're in a simulation because everyone did it.
yeah.
Everyone did it.
They go,
Yeah.
they go,
And then
no.
they go with the extra rhythms, like, and they go,
It's
hey!
a fucking band, right?
Okay, right. So, and they touched briefly up on the interruptions. At one point, Mr. Trump was interrupting him. Mr. Biden said, "Will you shut up?" This is so unpresidential. He's saying what all of us are thinking. Like
Like, he had to say it at that
but the
point.
thing is that Trump's supporters know that this is not presidential. But because they're so wrapped up in their privilege, they're like, "Yeah, he's relatable. He's one of us."
He doesn't care about you guys.
Bum.
I guarantee Trump does not give a fuck about you guys. He don't care.
Trump
does
only
not
cares
care.
about him and all the big businesses making money.
And
then
his fresh friends.
Wallace.
He don't
his
care
rich
about
friends.
you guys.
Wallace.
How do you think- Like, he has connections.
Pandemic.
Apprentice.
200,000 people died in America. He doesn't care about you guys. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
I'm assuming some of the people were his voters.
You could see from his answers, he does
He
not,
does not care about you guys.
about
Wallace
Don't
said
care.
to Trump, "I think the country would be better served if we allow both people to speak with fewer interruptions."
Oh,
I'm
man, we had to
feeling-
do the whole sit down with him, just
I
like,
know.
hey, like, don't talk during his part. And
Yeah.
he was like, Trump's like, yeah, I agree to that.
I'm
And then he
appealing-
does it
Yeah,
again.
I'm appealing to you, sir, to do that. And Trump, referring to Mr. Biden, responded, "And him too." I think, are you 7?
Well, not just me, him too.
He's been doing it.
Childish, bro.
Literally,
Childish.
Joe, like, barely ever interrupted.
I know President Trump's fucking
Barely.
presidential candidate, like his candidate team are like, my God.
Bearing in mind,
They probably
as
stopped,
well,
they probably stopped the forest. I was like, oh my God, this guy.
they also got into each other's families, in which Trump was just like, "Wait, and your son get dishonorably discharged and does coke?
How? How?
Those are fighting
you
words.
you can't do
Bro,
Bo
I-
like that. His
oh.
name's Bo.
Like those are fighting words.
That's
Everyone talks about my family. I saw on site. I don't care if I'm 78
That's
years
on
old.
national TV, bro. National TV,
Global TV.
global
Bro.
TV.
You
global.
talk about my son like that,
It's on
you getting
site.
shot in the foot.
Bro, my son.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, you're
And
getting
how-
shot in the
did-
foot.
did Biden, what did Biden say? What was his response? Biden had a great response to that. What was the response to him when Trump saying that his son did coke and got discharged?
Say something about his family.
He was talking about like his family just being like a drama mill or something like that.
Straight, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
comic book.
Yeah.
Also, they brought up the fact that Trump only paid $750 in taxes.
Yeah,
And-
why did they make such a big deal? Like in the debate, they were just like a whole question dedicated to why he didn't pay taxes. It was
Aren't
wild.
we paying more taxes than
Bro,
that?
yeah.
We pay more taxes than Donald Trump.
Minimum wage workers, and so we like. Okay, back to the camera. So all the Trump voters out there, I know some of you guys are minimum wage workers also.
Some can swear you.
You are paying more taxes than the president of the United States. How does that make any sense to you? Let me know how that makes sense.
How does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel?
Elaborate.
$750.
Think about it.
Yeezy shoes are $750.
Okay.
Jordans are $750.
Oh.
You think I paid? How much $750 equivalent? You think I paid one pair of Jordans?
Yep.
Paid one pair of Jordans in taxes for the year. And he's a
Let-
billionaire.
Let these niggas
Let-
know.
And he's a billionaire.
Let me do
How's it
the
make any
math
sense?
for junior chickens. How many junior
Whose
chickens,
chickens is that?
That is
Tell them. Let the people know.
that's like 400
Two
junior
junior
chickens,
chickens.
man.
You eat more than 400
That's
chickens
not a
in
lot.
year.
That's like
in your lifetime.
that's a
Lifetime.
year.
Maybe not a year.
Not a year. Maybe not
Yeah.
a year. Some
Yeah.
people do. Some of my people might do. That's okay. No judging. But still,
But like,
$750.
that's all that Trump could pay for. That's all that Trump could pay for if that's all the money he had.
But he's no. Apparently, I don't want to go into like the revenue. I don't care about.
His whole situation.
When they asked him, okay, Trump, so how much did you pay? This thing goes.
What do you say?
Millions.
He's like paid millions.
Millions and millions.
On millions
and millions.
He's like paid 32. He said I paid 32 million 1 year or some shit.
Yeah. I thought he just said millions and millions.
He said millions and he said 1 year I paid 32 million.
But
we're talking about your current taxes, not 2014 taxes. 2010. We're talking about 2020.
We're talking about like these
2019
taxes,
bro.
What
do you pay?
So yes, we would have definitely given these two clown of the week.
Yeah.
But I think that we had to dedicate this like.
Well, we've been talking about this for like 40 minutes.
We had to talk about that. We had to talk about that.
Yeah.
I hope we've been talking about it for 40 minutes.
Just for future weeks references, we would like for you guys, the listeners and the viewers, to DM us, send us funny videos, funny articles for us to react to, in order for us to have our segment called Our Discretion. Yep. We if there's videos, we'll have the green screen here and we will react to it. You guys can watch us react to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These are things which we have lined up, possibly in the near future. All you got to do is just send us videos. Make sure we ain't seen them.
Yeah. Make sure it's
We're
some
trying not
stuff.
to see them.
And that's hard because I've seen a lot.
Yeah, I know. Pretty active on social media.
Like you gotta find some deep cuts that'll make us laugh, make us cry, make us pee.
Make me fucking just. What the fuck?
Make me cringe harder than if I ate like a whole jalapeno popper and just one go and just embracing the pain.
Embracing the pain. Speaking of embracing pain, like this. We're gonna get into this now. Being a Clippers fan these past couple of weeks.
It's okay. Not a Raptors fan.
Embracing
pain.
But I wanted to talk about
Lakers. Okay, LeBron. I like LeBron James.
Bron.
It's okay.
Bron.
Touch me.
It's okay. I know you guys are not. You guys are always the shadow of the Los Angeles basketball teams. It's okay. It happens. It is what it is. LeBron. Finals.
The NBA Finals. The NBA Finals start tonight.
Actually?
Yep, and it's the Lakers against the Heat.
Oh, fuck, I have to watch.
It starts at 10.
I don't like joints, okay.
So.
Okay. I don't.
Might have to
gonna
watch
leave
that.
him out. Who do we have to win? I want Jimmy Buckets to win.
Why do you want Jimmy Buckets to win?
Because Jimmy Buckets is a psychopath who told his family, "It's like, oh, you want to come support me? Fuck no, nigga. I need to win a ring.
I'm locked in. Don't come.
He came. He did not comb his hair once.
You're not get a single lineup.
No single lineup.
Never
did not brush his beard.
Nothing.
Came to the bubble, looking like Django, balled out, led the Heat, 5th seed Heat, to the NBA Finals.
Respect.
Shout out to Bam Adebayo, shout out to Tyler Hero, shout out to Dragic, shout out to all the man them. They're gonna beat the Heat in 4. Beat the Lakers in 4. I'm kidding. I think it's gonna go to Game 7.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It'll go to Game 7.
Or 6.
I think that LeBron
sure.
legitimately in finals does not do well against teams whereby there's not established superstars.
Yeah.
Where they're not a team built with.
Do you think superstars. Do you think because it's like a.
It's a mentality
thing. Is like out of like going hard.
Here's the thing, right?
Like if you're going against like Kyrie.
If we take a look in 2011 when the Heat were against the Mavericks only had one All-Star on their whole team. The Heat were squatting Prime D Wade, Prime Chris Bosh, and Prime Bron. This team should have won way more than 2 rings.
Yeah. But
Dirk Nowitzki the only person part of that team who was not aging at the time was probably Tyson Chandler was in his peak. That was the only player who would have been in his peak right now. Maybe Dirk, but Dirk was only like 4 or 5 seasons, or maybe 6 seasons away from retiring.
Yeah.
But Dirk should have won rings in the 2000s. The Dallas Mavericks shouldn't have won a ring that season, but Bron choked because when Bron is against underdogs, he does not do well. You go 2014, you have a 35-year-old Tim Duncan, and the Spurs team then. Prime D Wade, Prime Bosh, Prime Bron. they still lost to the Spurs. This team here, this Heat team here intimidates everyone. Intimidates every single fucking team.
I mean, that's
right?
good because give me entertaining finals.
The hard workers, number one. Number two, their starting fives consistently get double digits a game. Consistently. Doesn't have to be high numbers in double digits, but consistently.
And I feel like the team's a very like wild card team.
Exactly.
Like, you don't know what they could just
and
bring
they're
up.
consistent.
You don't know.
When I look at this,
They give me last year Raptor vibes.
the Lakers, no, because last year Raptors they still had Kawhi. Jimmy Butler is a leader, but he's not on the level as Kawhi was.
But I mean, like, as in, like team wise and like
Team-wise.
like unexpected, like kind of like that.
Yeah.
They're very like
So-
wasn't expecting that at all.
We're here and we're looking at the Heat. You have Bronny. Well, no, Bron. Bronny's his son. Shout out to Smoking Weed.
Lil Bronny. Lil Bronny.
LeBron.
And you got AD.
AD.
Rondo comes in and does
Rondo,
numbers sometimes.
Dwight.
KCP when his his ankle monitors off, when he's playing basketball without being under probation or whatever.
It's under probation.
I don't know if he still plays with it on that ankle bracelet. I'm
How
not
you
100%
play NBA
sure.
ankle bracelets?
Kyle Kuzma's a bomb.
Not
Dwight
really.
Howard's only really good for alley-oops and rebounding.
Also there.
Caruso is just a fan favorite. He's not good.
He's good.
No,
Caruso's
stop
good. Caruso's
Fucking
good.
everyone
Okay,
champions
maybe he's a good
26-year-old
fundamental
with a
player.
58-year-old hairline.
Okay.
Alex Caruso,
Caruso, bro,
is
you-
not good.
I can't lie, Caruso. You have enough money to get a hair transplant, please, bro. Come on, man.
Isn't
What's
that-
our favorite?
Wait, isn't that the same name as the chick from Wizards of
No,
Waverly
no,
Place?
no. That's Russo,
Russo.
not Caruso.
Yeah.
Close.
I get
then.
it. I
Yeah.
get it. But like
But he's a good fundamental player. He's
The
a
Lakers-
building block.
the Lakers have no bench. The Lakers have no bench, and their guards are arse. And luckily, they have two of the top 5 players in the league.
But they have LeBron James.
Yeah, the two.
Yeah, LeBron.
They got two of the
But
top
yeah,
5
they have
players.
LeBron
They
James.
got bro.
This is the only
They have
argument this
LeBron
nigga had.
James.
It's the only argument this
They
nigga
have
had.
LeBron James.
Every
Lakers
single.
are just like, Bron's getting another ring.
LeBron James. But it's a LeBron James team. When the Lakers won the finals, what they said, LeBron's going to his 10th straight. I mean, they said Lakers were going to the finals.
This
LeBron's
dude
going
is
to
just a
10th straight.
LeBron fan. I can't
Yeah.
fucking take him
I'm not
seriously.
a Lakers
I
fan, I'm a
can't
LeBron fan.
have a conversation with him about NBA when it comes to this stuff because he's just a LeBron fan.
Yeah.
I fucking hate LeBron. I like
I don't know
LeBron.
why.
I hate LeBron fans. Because if he wins a ring, he's a GOAT. Nigga, that's 4 rings in 10 finals. That's 40%.
That's 10 finals more than me.
He's just the best in the game.
That's 10 more 4 rings than me.
How many times have you been in the NBA?
I haven't tried yet.
You
If
see,
I try, I definitely want to get into
you
NBA.
see what I have to deal with? Bear in mind, if we talk about Jordan's record,
No,
in the
Jordan's
finals,
still go. I respect
Right.
Jordan.
and even Tim Duncan's record in the
Yeah, he's
finals,
still good
higher.
though. Yeah.
And even
What that Celtics team that won like don't they have like 11 rings or some shit? What's that Celtics?
what, like from the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bill Russell.
Yeah, them niggas still fucking good.
Yeah,
I'm just
listen.
saying, like LeBron's
Yeah.
the greatest all
Boys
around
went
player
crazy.
of all time. That's how much. Okay, I'll say LeBron's the greatest player, but he's the greatest all around player of all time. That's how I get him.
No. No. Fuck off. I'm not having this.
Oh my god.
Niggas only won 3 rings. I'm not putting him
How
in that
many rings you have?
conversation.
How
Only
many do you have?
3.
On
How many rings?
on
do you
2K, I
have?
got
How
4.
many rings?
I
How
won
many rings do you have in real
I won
life?
my 4th
On
one.
two.
How many do you have in real life?
Did I
How
not?
many NBA championship rings?
Did
do
I
you have?
not earn those?
How many NBA?
Did I not earn
How
those?
many?
Did
NBA
I not put my
championship
thumbs to
rings
work
do you have?
to get that ring?
So you collecting the whole season?
I caught them all 82 games. Yeah. 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 Quarantine, nigga. Takes time.
That's crazy. He moved his thumbs a
No,
bunch.
that's like that. Like NBA is a long ass. 8 is a long.
Oh, yeah, no.
82
Wow.
games. And you know what?
Oh,
I
yeah.
filmed it.
To work there.
12 minutes a quarter. All the time. All the time.
Why,
And
nigga?
you
Are you
think
torturing
you
yourself?
have your
That's
audacity
a
to
form of
come.
torture.
You came in here and you
12
were like,
minute quarters?
what did you do? I was out there in the fields. You were doing niche. You were doing nothing.
No, I've been
Nothing.
a LeBron fan. I'm right to coach.
LeBron fan.
I'm a LeBron fan. To the day I die.
I like watching LeBron
and
cook
this is-
breakfast
this
on
is-
Twitter.
this is
Yeah,
why-
I like watching LeBron play.
This is why we have to watch these games because in God's gracious name, the Heat win.
Oh, the Heat win.
I'm giving this dude hell.
I'll accept the. I'll accept the.
I
accept it.
For no reason.
I'll accept
He was like, hey, I mean, how'd you... Shut up, nigga! Shut it! Jimmy Buckets!
If LeBron loses this championship, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm really riding LeBron winning this. Heavy. Like, if LeBron don't make LeBron, what the fuck? Come on, my guy. You have to retire. Let's go. If I was LeBron, I retire. If I lose him, retire.
He been going for a while.
Yeah,
retire. See, if I was a start, like, super player like LeBron, and I'm, like, going 35, 36, going really old, and I'm still playing very good, I'm retiring where I'm still good.
Yeah, no, you want to end it.
Okay, get a legacy. I'm not retiring. I'm getting ass. Because he loses next year, you should retire. After next year, you should retire. It's called.
Oh, he's not retiring until he gets to play Bronny.
Like, definitely, he definitely wants to play.
What's that? How many years is that?
How old is Bronny now? 16.
So 4 years.
2, 3, 4 years.
So 3 4 years. Okay.
And you think he's going straight to the NBA?
But LeBron,
no, Bron won't allow him to go straight to the NBA.
Yeah, he'd make him take the all.
Yeah, you have to go. Yeah.
He'd go college.
Yeah, because he couldn't handle that.
But like as I said, I'm sticking it on him like immediately.
LeBron, please don't lose.
I'm
Not the Lakers. Fuck the Lakers, to be honest. Fuck the Lakers, to be honest.
I just like LeBron.
LeBron. If LeBron dropped 50 points and he goes to Game 7, I'd be happy. And they lose, I'd be happy. Because I know LeBron did his part. The rest of the team is fucking ass.
That's cap. I'm gonna give him hell.
No. If LeBron was dropping points,
he's not gonna be happy.
30, 40, 50, and he lost in the Game 7 somehow miraculously.
I just want to let you know.
I'm happy with that.
Anyone who
LeBron
knows
did his
me,
part. I'm happy with
I
that.
am a terrible winner. I am a terrible loser. I don't care what part I play. If we win, I'm rubbing it in your face. I don't care how honorable we lose. If we lose, I'm blocking you so you can't talk
I'm not
to me.
talking about it.
I am not
Talking about it.
I'm a sore winner. I'm a sore loser, and I will put that on my chest proudly. That's what happens when you're an Arsenal and the LA Clippers fan. Pain. 1999.
Lots of pain.
A lot of pain.
I imagine.
A lot of hard
Bad
work.
for you.
The Clippers were
Hey, we
shot
didn't
the
talk about
bed.
that. Why?
Shot the bed. Why did Carter stay in Toronto? And Pandemic P?
You mean Pandemic Pascal?
No. Pandemic.
No, I'm talking about Pandemic
Paul
Pascal. You see what he did?
No, but that's Paul George and Pascal.
Paul George still averaged over 20 points in the playoffs and in the bubble. What did Pascal do? Didn't he cost you guys game 7? Didn't he cost you guys
Oh,
game
yeah,
7?
he did shit all, didn't he?
He did
do anything.
shit.
He played
He did
garbage.
shit all.
Did nothing.
Pandemic P.
And he was a hot player last year.
Bro, he got paid like 150 million.
And we just in the bubble. He's like, nah.
He got kind of boosted up like I think like $100 million more dollars.
And you lost Fred.
And played like shit.
And you lost Fred now. Fred's gone. Gasol's gone.
Man, fuck Toronto Raptors too.
They lost Fred?
Yo, don't you
fuck
when,
basketball.
when you
Fuck
when
basketball, fuck
alright,
basketball.
just remember this point where you just like fuck Toronto Raptors because like about 5 minutes ago you just like I support the Raptors. You know, just remember that.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about the future team.
And like
fuck
rewind back. You don't say
they're-
that because you guys are probably gonna get Giannis. Either you guys or the Heat.
Ooh, that's.
I think Giannis is gonna go over to the West anytime soon. I think he's either gonna go to you guys or the Heat. If the Heat win the ring this year, when they win the ring in Jesus' name,
When the Lakers win the
that
ring.
dude's coming
In
to
name of
South
Jesus.
Beach. He's going to South Beach.
When the Lakers win the ring, it's inevitable. It's happening.
Yeah, but you know, just like Fred, I'm a free agent too. So if any ladies wanna hit me up, yeah, nigga.
If any leagues.
Just doing max contracting.
$400 million contract.
Max contracting.
$400 million.
No max contract. I don't want it.
What's max contract? 320 million.
I think it's over. No, like
It's like 30
per year, it's like 30 million plus. That's a max contract. Yeah.
What's the
That's max.
That's fucked. I get $30 million each as a ball. Damn.
You know, Paul Millsap's nearly got a max contract.
How?
Niggas earn 28 million a year. Paul Millsap looks like Dr. Umar Johnson. Go look it up. He looks exactly like Dr. Umar Johnson, just skinny. Just want to let you know that. Came to this revelation. Yeah.
Paul Millsap.
Paul Millsap.
Millsap.
Yeah. And then bring up a photo of Dr. Umar Johnson.
He really does look like Dr. Umar Johnson.
Umar Johnson.
Oh, we'll put you onto Dr. Umar Johnson. I mean,
Please
if
do.
we
Please
put
do not.
Alex on Dr. Umar Johnson, Alex is gonna be the pro black, like he's wearing dashiki, assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam, like type of white boy, and that would be hilarious.
I mean, I don't want to appropriate culture though.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry.
We
We tried to tempt Curtis into this.
getting
Like,
ready to-
in the first episode. We tried to. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Thank God it didn't happen.
Thank God.
Curtis, we did you a
Would
solid.
not want to see that.
That
Curtis.
was-
Yeah, just did you a solid.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I think that concludes our first episode back.
My back is sweaty.
Yeah, back
Oh,
to
yeah,
sweaty.
we're-
It's getting humid
It's
in
getting
there.
late.
That's how human it is.
Still,
my wings
until
are ready.
21.
Oh my god.
We got our wings.
Back's a sweaty.
Oh, my wings.
are
Oh
ready.
yeah, my wings are outside.
Okay, right.
That's just
Thank
why
you so
wings
much
are
for
ready.
listening. Thank you so much for viewing. Stay blessed and tune in to ASK
Yes,
Radio
sir.
Show Thursday nights, 7 to 9. Gang. You know
Make
the fucking
hold up.
vibes.
Before we go, make sure you follow our links, Kolade Baboye, on everything.
AmiJardy99. Follow that Instagram. AmiLuaJardy on Twitter. Follow that shit. You know.
Yeah, Alex ZLEB on everything. The
Boom.
Z stands for my middle name. Don't ask what it is.
Okay, right.
Follow socials, follow viewers, follow ASK_media, follow everything. It's all gonna be in the description anyway.
Yeah, it's all gonna
Follow
be
it.
in the
We
description.
keeping you guys
And also,
in
all
tune this year.
like this
Come on.
shit too. Like this, share this with your fucking grandmother, your baby daughter, your baby son, your fucking godfather, your fucking leprechaun fucking toy,
Your fucking late night, fucking sneaky,
Your
whatever.
Uber driver,
Your
your
Travis
fucking
Scott burger.
your
Travis
sugar
Scott
daddy,
burger,
your
your
fucking-
fucking delivery man,
Yo, exactly.
fucking
Yo,
your school president,
plug it to everyone. dog.
everyone.
Plug it to everyone.
Yo, listen to this shit right now.
Get it to everyone.
There's no such thing as a shameless plug if you don't feel shame.
Facts.
Exactly.
Boom.
So
Exactly.
just keep doing it.
Word of the fucking day.
Exactly.
What is the day?
I'll plug
Shameless.
it. Like, yeah. Shameless. That's
Shameless.
Where did it?
If we could have like a neon sign. No, that's taken from Jesus' mirror.
No, we
just
steal
pop
that
it there. Just say shameless.
On the table, this.
It'll just be somewhere here.
We need to put it in Russian just to piss off Trump because you know you don't like Russians. Anyways, good night.
Gang, gang. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Adios.
Later.